Hello, welcome to SBL, Stretchy Base Lessons. A few people have been asking me to do something like this. I've done an SBL. I did a Skype session with this with somebody recently, but I can't do Skype for other people. So I just thought I'd do a video. The video isn't ideal because some stretches don't really work. Well, not don't work for people, but you show it one way, they'll say, I can't get that stretch, it's not working for me, so you show them another way. So hopefully you'll find some of this at work. If something doesn't, maybe you can ask and maybe I can help you out with it. I'm just going to go through what I kind of do to warm up really. I'm not particularly warm right now. I did a 2.5 hour gig a few days ago and practiced for an hour again yesterday, so I'm not particularly warmed up. Yeah, I can feel that straight away. If I try to play something really fast now, it probably hurt quite quickly. I'd probably do some damage. Right, like I said, I'm just going to pretend that I'm just getting ready to play, which I really am, so I've got a rehearsal after this. And hope I can get this finished before Dan comes around. So, yeah, my go-to, here's my go-to. I'm sitting down, I can do a lot of stretches sitting down, so even if I'm sitting with friends in a bar having a beer, there's some stretches that I can do, and I'm going to show you a few of them here. My go-to, I do this all the time. On stage, I'll do it on stage. If I'm on stage and I'm not warmed up properly and I'm about to start playing, this is what I do. Just this one. Some people think I'm trying to do some kind of calm yoga zen thing on stage. I'm not. I'm kind of stretching, maybe. Panicking is probably not the word, but probably realise I'm not done enough beforehand, not warmed up properly on the way over. So basically, if you look, my back's kind of going up. So you can see up, or you start from here, and as you go up. So nothing's moving there, and that's coming all down here, all down here. If you get the thumb there, you'll get other places in there. Pick your head up, pick your elbows up, you get more. Pick that up, you'll get more in the fingers. There's so much you can do with the stretch. You can go that way, round. But that's a really good one. I said that's my go-to. I can feel that kind of working out already. Another good one. This it stretches. It stretches and it works things out. B, the other thing it does. See that? The other thing it does is it shows you where you need to stretch. I can feel that as I go around. I can feel it there. I can feel a bit there. So that's really good. A, for getting things out when you're stretched and you're really getting things out. It's good as a barometer to kind of see where you are. If I'm walking down the street, I'm walking down the street, and I'll do that on my way to practice or a gig, and it'll tell me if that's really easy to lose. I know I'm okay. If it's not, I think, right, I need to start working on a few things. I'm going to stand up. I'll go through a few seat stretches first. These look like they're not doing much, but believe me, they are. And that one, pull back. You very much in that move, but I'm pulling back, and that's doing much stretching me all the way down there. I'll pull back. I'll pull my upper body forward a little, and that can pull it a little way further in. And then you get that. There you go. Up again. That's right up in the shoulders now. Up again with the neck, and you can either side. You can feel that either side. Right into there. Right into there. And here's the thing. A lot of people think playing bass using. You're stretching your hands, you're stretching your forearms, try to get your fingers nice and fast. You're working your fingers. There's so many massages in here you can do as well, individually with each finger. A little tip while I'm thinking about it is if you're playing like that, like I do, I'll use a plectrum sometimes. It's got its own, look at that, it's got its own stretches. Slapping's got its own stretches, works so much up here, there's so much. If you've got your fingers going like that, a part people often neglect is down here, this part. So often you might feel something in there, again, you can just get yourself in there and just massage it. You'll find something and just work it out. So be careful. I'll go quite hard, but you don't necessarily have to. You can just massage that, the same in there, and that will really free these two fingers up. The same if you on about your kind of fretting hand. Well, I'm right-handed, so your fretting hand. In here, you might find some stiffness in there, and again, you can just work that out, and that will go a long way, especially if you're in a bit of a panic situation in a gig and you've not quite done enough and you're feeling some tension. You can work that out there. You can work that out there, but get those two fingers just going temporarily a bit better maybe, and you can work that out there and just maybe get that going a bit better. Alright, yeah, okay, so a few of the chest stretches, that's good again, in there, and just down, out, round. Again, the straighter your whole body is, the more that's going to stretch, and the more extensive, the more places that's going to stretch. Now, I was saying about not just using the hands, and working about the whole forearms and in the elbows. The thing is, bass is so physical, so much more physical than a lot of people, even bass players, possibly realise. There's a really weird place for stretching. This freaked someone out when I told them a week or so ago. And I only discovered it, I don't know, about a year or so ago. And I was surprised as hell. And I don't know if I've not really found a way to stretch this. I do yoga, I do lots of different things. I've not really found a way to... See, I'm stretching now, just because I'm thinking about it, I'm just naturally just kind of pushing things about the place. Oh, that's a good one, like that. So similar to that, but not as, it's just a different kind of movement. This one is weird, it's going to freak you out a bit, under the armpit, and I know I can feel this right in there. You can feel it yourself. I can feel a stiffness there, because, like I said a couple of days ago, I did a 2 hour plus gig non-stop, and you're standing up and you're working, and that's all working, and up there, and the same goes in there. There's a muscle group in there. I don't really know what it is. I should have said this at the beginning of the video. I'm qualified for none of this. I'm qualified for absolutely none of this. I just got, I guess, a lot of experience from my own personal experience, and when I've helped people with problems, with issues, from all kinds of things, it seems to work. It seems to work. From non-bass playing, I don't want to get too far into it, I'm not claiming any expertise, but I've helped people with different things, with different stretches and places they didn't even realise it might have helped, and it seems to help. So up there, literally right in the armpit, being a bit crude there, just to kind of show you, is literally right inside the armpit. I said I've got no idea how you stretch that. Right, these are a couple that I was shown years ago, and these are really good. Let's see how well you can see that. Not particularly. Well, you can imagine this, because I kind of got a wall here. Can I get that wall in? Yeah, there you go. Just across the mirrors. See how well I prepared all this? Just like that. Now, you'll find walls at any gig. Buildings are normally made of walls. They have them inside and outside. Both are equally useful. So that's really good. And again, like the other one, you can go the other way and push that. If you can't find me before a gig, I might be outside. I'll probably be outside doing this. Or normally, these are all really good things for stretches. If you've got a gig in 2 parts, and you're halfway through a show, just run out and find somewhere. And of course, same thing. Just going the other way. I'm going to adjust this again now. Because I want you to be able to see the floor, and I spent so much time getting this right so you can see the floor, and then I've just messed it about to see the wall. How will that do? Yeah, that's good. I'm thinking about doing something a bit more extensive than this after, but we're just concentrating on arms and hands right now. This is really good. It's not kind of, oh, that's a good perfectly stretch, and that's part of the yoga routine. Doing that does work your hands purely, part of it that will work your hands naturally. But I'm talking about this one here, and again, it doesn't look like anything. And I've done stuff, and I'm holding positions, and people are coming and say, "I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything you can do that I can't do." The difference is I'm doing it. If you run for a mile every day, yeah, I can run for a mile. Or maybe I do, but anyone can say, "Yeah, I can run for a mile every day." The difference is they don't, and that's what makes the difference. That's just pulling in the wrist here. Now the key to this one is going the other way. There. And put as much as a little weight on that as you want. And you pull that back if you want. And hold that. And when you go back, you'll feel it again. Put your hands down flat if you want, or up a little bit. What I like to do is roll around them as well. You see that? Just working all this, really getting the wrist rolling around everything. So yeah, basically, as you see, it doesn't just come from the forearms and the arms. It comes from behind the shoulder blades, maybe the top back of the torso, certainly into the chest, under the armpits as we saw. And just because you've got that big thing sticking on you, it's got to hurt your neck muscles, and every muscle group that releases a muscle group will release another muscle group. So if you've got shortness here, and you can stretch here, then of course that's going to release pressure coming down the arm. You don't necessarily have to just fix one part. You can fix different parts all up, and each one will take pressure off other parts that are pulling. Another big part, I've not so much found stretches for this, really, but apart from general ones that will, that's a really good one, which we kind of saw before with the chair, that will work. But sometimes, again, like the armpit thing, I just massage them, but some people don't like this. It can really hurt, but that means it's really stiff. That's around the elbows, around the bony parts of the elbows, around here. And I often found that, that's a really good barometer as to how stiff or otherwise things are, how well they're going to work. And the same here. Just around there. And just find, gently work with your fingertips, and you'll find the point. Don't go too hard, because it might not necessarily be a muscle, so you don't want to damage ligaments or anything, but if you go gentle, and if it's starting to work out, then that's, and there you found the muscle there, and you can, oh, you hear that cracking? Look at that, right back to my go-to. It's just natural. With all that stretching, that has been kind of a real stretch for me. Right there, right there. Okay, I guess that's the first instalment of Mark's SBL. Cheers, guys.